skits. He produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the face, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone. Like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuff wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Kountry Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline, talking over clips like it's game time. Characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Oh, Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, but Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Kountry Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, decide how to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's Tube reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
What's going on, y'all? Welcome to this reaction talk time with Shay. Y'all, I told y'all if they drop another skit, I was going to come back tonight and do a reaction on that skit, you guys. And you know they did exactly what I thought they would do. Kountry Wayne did it again. He dropped another skit, you guys. Okay, so y'all know I am back right now to give y'all another reaction. Before we start off with this reaction, guys, let me ask you to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below. Hit that bell notification, share, and leave a comment, you guys. All right, like, subscribe, hit the bell, share, and leave a comment. And thank you guys so much. Also, if you want to show additional support for this channel, you can do a couple of things. You can either do a super sticker, super chat, copy yourself a membership for $4.99 per month, or you can do a Cash App donation at $Shay's Tube. Jermaine, you did not put that up there in the daggone thing, dude. Get on your job. All right. Anyway, guys, you can do any one of those things if you like, or you can just watch this video and watch my other content as well. That's the same thing and support too. All right. And thank you guys so much. Y'all go grab you something to drink and relax, a seat bed or whatever. If you are at work, continue to do your job, but watch or listen to me on the down low. Do not get caught, because I don't want y'all to get in trouble at your little jobs and stuff like that. Okay. All right. So I hope you guys had a great Thursday. I definitely did. I came home, took a break from work, and decided to come here and do this live for you guys real quick. All right. So let me go to do the copyright disclaimer. I almost forgot. Under Section 107 of the Copyright Act of 1976, allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, education, and research. That entire copyright disclaimer is in my description area. Part of it is scrolling across that screen, and it will be in my comment area as soon as I get to it. All right. And thank you guys so much once again. All right. So first thing first, guys, let me mute this music, and we are getting ready to watch this skit where P is doing what P does the best. Be wishy-washy as ever. All right. We may only have one skit tonight. You know, I don't know for sure. I have to check it and make sure. And if so, it's cool, because we'll be back tomorrow with 3 more skits. Okay. So let's go ahead and watch it, guys. Check this out. I didn't even see it yet. We are watching this together, and I'm watching this for the first time with you guys. Okay. So let me go ahead and do present, share screen, and do right here, share, and there you go. Okay, so I think it's this one right here. P need she needs to be ashamed of herself. And this one right here is when he was asking her. We already went over this one, right? Later. I think we did that earlier. Okay, now let's go ahead and do it.
Your backyard looks about like mine. Yeah, I gotta get somebody to come out here and clean this. But I'm glad you're here. I really want to talk to you. Like, I have an idea of what's been going on. And I just want to talk to you and maybe give you a little bit of advice if you want to hear it. But everything that's going on with Anthony, and I'm just concerned about you and your happiness, and I just don't want Anthony to rob you of that. Like, don't let him have so much control over you. Like, don't give him that power. Like, don't let him drive you crazy. Like, don't do that. You have so much to live for, and I know, like, right now might seem like a storm and like everything is just falling apart, but it's just temporary. Like, the sun is going to shine out again. It's going to come out again. The sky is going to be clear. The butterflies are going to fly. And, life is just going to seem better again. But you have to stay strong. And don't let him affect you in that way. I know it's hard. Like, I know. You love him. You guys have a child together. So I know It's the most difficult thing ever.
That's what I was going to say. Me and Anthony have a kid, so it makes everything that much more difficult. But I already know you're going to be on Anthony's side. So.
I'm not on his side. I'm on both of your side. You're like a sister to me now at this point. But I'm thinking about Kai too. And I just want you to focus on Kai as well. Like, you told me how you left the apartment abruptly. And, Anthony don't know what to do with Kai for real. He went to your mom's house. He went over to Amber's, just trying to figure out, like, what to do. And I just was like, I kind of felt bad for him because I didn't know what to do.
He went, what'd you say? What'd you just say?
You heard it.
Like, you can't leave him with Kai like that because he doesn't really know what to do.
No, that's not what you said. You said he went to my mom's house and he went to whose house?
He went to Amber. He went to Amber's house.
He took my son to Amber's. So Amber was around my baby.
I mean, yeah, technically, he didn't know what to do. He didn't know where to go. You just left him alone with Kai. So he was desperate.
I know you're not sitting here telling me that Anthony had my baby around Amber.
See, he was desperate.
He really wants me to hurt. I know he was desperate.
Don't.
What are you talking? He's desperate for what? That's his son.
But he
doesn't what? Know how to watch his son? He's watched his son plenty of times. He took my baby to Amber. So Amber was at the house. My baby been around Amber.
He went to her house, yes.
And she was there.
Yeah. He just was desperate. He didn't know where to go. He just needed some help with him. And listen, and Amber was fine with him. And what I'm saying is, if Amber can get over all that's what's happened to her, and she was calm about it, and she was like totally receiving Kai and accepting what was going on, like, I feel like eventually I think you can get there too. Just have come to a place of peace, eventually. But yeah, but he just,
you know what, Piarry? I'm gonna see you later. Thank you for that information.
Okay.
And she was there.
I don't know why this chick talks so much. You know what I'm saying? And hey, Bronze. Okay. Hey, Jermaine. Thank you guys for coming back, for watching this reaction. This skit right here for this skit. I don't know why Anthony told P to go talk to Shayla. And then P is so daggone fake, because I thought I heard her tell Anthony that this girl is a trip and that she was just telling her what she wanted to hear so she can leave that time when she came over there tripping out. So how now is Shayla like her sister? Okay, this is crazy. And Shayla has a lot of nerve to think that her baby won't be around Anthony's wife. This girl is damn delusional. She knew what she was getting into when she started going after Anthony. Because again, Anthony is not single. And I don't know why she can't get that in her little head that this man is not single. And if he's, watching the baby or whatever the case is, it may be a time when he takes the baby over to his house. Not just Amber's house, but his house, their house, together. Okay? And I cannot wait to see what she's going to do. And I know she's going to hit, Anthony up, but I hope he don't be acting all damn weak and stuff and let this girl run over him this time. He needs to set her ass straight, point blank. He needs to set her straight and tell her what's up and show her what's up. Stop letting this chick run all over you. She already kicked you and shit, hit you with 2 shoes, and threatening to spit in his face, all types of stuff. And this man just stands there and take this. And I hope I'm not breaking up because I see one bar going in and out. Am I sounding pretty good? Okay. But anyway, this is crazy. And P just cannot keep her damn mouth closed. I am so disappointed in Piarry because she cannot stop talking. Damn. I mean, what made her even add that in there? Because if Anthony wanted her to say that, he would have told her to say that. Damn. Girl talks too much. Let me read some of these comments. That's why you don't send people to do jobs that you should do. So hold on. Let me go back. Okay, let's go back to this again. I made a mistake and turn over that. Hold on. So somebody said that's his son and that's his wife and that's his house. Let's get the story straight. Right, because she's talking about Amber's house and shit. That's her and Anthony's house. They are married. I don't know what's wrong with her. That's why I said Anthony needs to get on her ass and show her what's up. Stop letting this girl run his damn life in his world and act like she pulling some type of strings because she got a baby. Nobody cares. A lot of women have babies by men. Okay? Goodness. If he cares so much about you, shit, he would have married her. You know what I'm saying? If he cares so much about her, he would have married her and went on and divorced Amber. And he would have gave her some type of ring to let her know that he's making a commitment to her. She was just what she was, a side piece. And that's it. Somebody said Piarry is a traitor. And I'm so disappointed that this is the direction the writers are going because how much evil will Anthony and Amber endure? I don't know, you guys, but it does make for the skits to be, the storyline to be interesting. But I just hope they go ahead and let Chase come into the picture and go ahead and start asking Anthony about that baby, and if he's sure that baby is his and he needs to go get a second DNA because he just does not believe that that's his child. Okay, I need somebody to say that. Okay, because all this other stuff is crazy. So let's see. And then somebody said he did not even go to Amber's house. He met her at Golden Corral. And that's what I'm talking about. He up here relaying messages and shit, gossiping, and she didn't even say it right. He never did go to the house. Okay, he met her at Golden Corral. And Amber went on and did what she had to do because she could not, accept Kai at that particular time. Because I think Anthony was trying to hook up with Amber right then and there, but Amber wasn't feeling it. And you can tell by body language and everything. So he was like, he'll find something to do. I think he was wanting to hang out with Amber with the baby, but you can tell that Amber wasn't going for that. And then somebody said, P, when the F did Anthony tell you he took the baby to Amber's house? Now you got that girl all fired up. She might have did that on purpose because she wants Anthony too. She might have done it on purpose to start some stuff up. You know what I'm saying? Because she know good and damn well Anthony did not tell her that, period. But he should have been over there telling her anything. I don't know why him and Amber got to run over to everybody telling all of their business. He should have kept that to himself, and he could have went and talked to Shayla himself, okay? Or maybe he should have went to talk to Zachary and had her do it. But Zachary do not like him. See, look at this. Somebody said, I think P is telling Shayla about Amber being around Kai because she's mad at Anthony for not choosing her, especially telling her not to let Anthony affect her, thinking to start drama. Right. And then somebody else said this is all Anthony's fault for telling P, oh my God, for telling people P to hold on.
Your backyard looks about like mine.
Yeah, for telling P to talk to her and everything. Because usually when you do that, people don't tell stuff the way you want them to. They may add things that you don't want them to add. And then plus, like I said before, this lady right here is in love with Anthony. So therefore, she may not be doing it on purpose. I don't know for sure, but she's, doing stuff to mess up things because she's mad at that dude. And so now this chick, Shayla, is about to hit Anthony up. But I hope Anthony get on that ass because I'm tired of her acting like she can beat his ass. Okay, she acts like she's the man. And I hate the fact that he lets her get away with that. He does not have to hit her or anything, but he needs to show her what's up. Like when she was kicking on him and shit, I would have turned around and told you, kick me one more time, girl. You're going to jail today. You are going to jail today. And then she threw that shoe at him and stuff. That's crazy. Who does this? Like a little kid. Like a little kid. She needs to grow up. And like I said, she knew what she was getting herself involved in. So, I mean, you should brace yourself for any outcome. You know what I'm saying? Something may happen whereby he goes back to his wife or whatever the case is. And then you got to know to get mad. But you put yourself in this situation. It's crazy. It is straight up crazy. Now, y'all tell me what y'all think about this skit right here in the comments section. Jermaine, if you're in here, what you think about this skit right here? What do you think about P saying that Anthony took the baby to their house with Amber? So P is actually lying, okay? Because they met at the restaurant, remember? Now, Anthony was trying to, hang out with his wife, but, you can clearly tell that she did not want to hang out, all right? So y'all must not be in here. Y'all just came over here and checked in. Now y'all checking out, huh? Okay. So anyway, let's see if they put up any other skit, guys, and then we are going to be finished because I just wanted to do this brief reaction for this one so I won't be behind tomorrow. So this is Coco. So Coco is talking to, and so let's go ahead and watch this. This is new too.
Oh my goodness, boy, why didn't you tell me that girl could cook like that?
Oh, yeah.
How many times I've been over here, that girl ain't never threw down like that, ever. And most people that can cook like that throw down and let you know they can throw down.
Yeah, she can really throw down in the kitchen.
What's up, you good? What you thinking about?
Oh, let me ask you something. Do you think that I deserve Amber?
I'm sorry. Baby, that's like me asking God, do I deserve a flat stomach?
Oh, I'm serious.
Okay, baby, you want me to be honest?
Yes.
Hell emphatically no. Hell emphatically no. But I've always said that you had a lot of favor on your life, baby. That for whatever reason, the Lord always blesses you in spite of you. You done got a second chance with that woman in there, brother. And the only thing I can think of is that my mama and your mama up in heaven and they in cahoots. You know they was tight like this. They were just sisters. They was best friends. And they probably up in heaven right now and got our daddies involved in the mess. They probably rolled up on Amber's mama and said, look here, what we need you to do is get in her spirit and tell her to give our baby another chance. And we got guardian angels looking out for us because trust me, I know they be up there fighting for me. And I know they fighting for you.
I just hate that I did Amber wrong like this.
Well,
It's just, she didn't deserve any of this.
no, she didn't. But the fact that you actually have an ounce of remorse about it shows that man that you're trying to be, he's in there. Because a lot of men do the dirt they do and they don't have an ounce of remorse of how they've left a woman. And your conscience and your character, in spite of stinking there for a minute, made you realize you needed to make amends for what you had done. And the fact that you're doing that gives you a lot more integrity and character than a lot of brothers out here. I'm just saying, just focus on moving forward, baby. You got a second chance. That don't come easy.
Technically, we're not really back together. We're still trying to work things out.
And that's good. Take it slow. Take it slow. Because it's going to take a lot for her to forgive you, baby. And real talk, it's going to take a lot for you to forgive yourself. Forgiving others is easy, baby. Forgiving yourself is the challenge. Because you're going to constantly beat yourself up. But you got to convince yourself that that was the old Anthony. That you are evolving and becoming a better man. You hear me? It's going to take some work, sugar. Whew, Lord, these hot flashes is crazy.
This girl is crazy.
I hope you're ready for that, because she got about a good, 15 years, but she melting for no reason. Even though I am full, but
I love you, Coach.
I love you too, baby. I love you too. I do. And I believe in you, baby. If you are serious, I don't know. I feel you are. Kind of little doing the raising. I know that good man with integrity and character. Can let's go back in this house, because I feel my wig moving. It's hot out here.
Oh, it's a trip, man. Oh my gosh. She been saying all types. You
Are you ready for that?
Look at her.
Because she got about a good 15
That's
years.
a real laugh right here. Okay, that's a real laugh. Okay. Now, how old is Amber? Amber is, I can't remember how old Amber is. I think she 40 something, if I'm not mistaken. I think. Because I know what's name is in his 30s. What's his name? The fine dude, Calvin. So I think Amber is 41, 42. So now she don't got no 15 years. Well, it depends. Now some women start those hot flashes in their 40s. Some start in their 50s, some start later than that. So it just depends. But in every woman don't get those. So I don't know. But anyway, that was good. That was a good ass skit. She told him some good stuff, he needs to listen. All right. So they're not officially back together. I thought they were officially back together already. So I guess not. I don't know. Anyway, you said Anthony, hey Alexis, thank you for being here. And Anthony is going to get his GUN name Amber. I know, and use it on. No, I'm just playing. She definitely wants Anthony for herself. She definitely does. And you said she needs to stay out of it. She definitely wants him for herself, but he does not want her. He wants his wife. And I don't know what's wrong with these women. But I like Coca. What's her name? Coca. What's her name? Coca. Okay, yeah, I like Coca. All this time, I was thinking her name was Coco. So it's Coca. But I like her because she's down to earth. She tells it like it is. She said, no, you don't really deserve Amber, but clearly he's getting some blessings, and that's the reason why he's able to be back with her and things. But the thing is that they both, did some things, Amber did some things before she got married to him all the way up until the wedding night. He did some things when he stood up at Rose's wedding, when he lied about his income and then hooking up with, Amber's best friend. So they both did some things, and, sometimes in marriages, people do experience these type of things. And it takes a real loving person to be able to forgive and put it on the back burner when your spouse cheats and get a baby outside of the marriage. So like I said before, I just think Anthony and Amber needs to stop putting everybody into their business. That's the first thing. Maybe get another counselor and talk, with that counselor, all together and, just talk about all their issues, Kountry Wayne, Shayla, all of that stuff. Just talk about that. Get everything out in the open. Anthony needs to tell his wife how it happened, how Shayla seduced him when he was drunk, and how she told him about Kountry Wayne and his wife, when he was trying to break it off. Let me turn this down. When he was trying to break it off and stuff. So that needs to be out in the open. And then when that's out in the open, maybe Amber will realize that her husband needs to go get a second paternity test to just make sure that baby is his. Because if that baby is not his, what is the point of, going through all this unnecessary drama and Shayla thinking that she has some type of leverage or something like that? The thing is, what Shayla needs to realize is that she didn't have this baby when Anthony and Amber met. She got this baby while he is married. So the courts will frown upon that 100%. Of course, they're going to take care of that child. Okay, so she will get child support and a good amount based on his income. But the thing is, the wife is not overlooked, okay? Because she came into that marriage. You know what I'm saying? She came into that marriage somewhere she shouldn't have been and got with this dude and then got pregnant. So that's a little bit different. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, she basically deserves everything she's getting, okay? She's reaping what she sowed. And that's just on everything. And the thing is, I think she's going to have a lot more stuff in store, once everything starts backfiring. And that's going to happen with that paternity test if that baby isn't his. But again, I still say that Anthony needs to put his foot down, let Shayla know who the man is, and let Shayla know threatening me, kicking me, all this other bull crap you've been saying, spitting on me and things like that, it's unacceptable. And if you ever put your hands on the girl, you're going to jail, point blank. And let her know, that he wants his wife. It's over between those two. She knew what she was getting into when she started going after him. You know what I'm saying? She knew. So therefore, you can't just sit here and be feeling sorry for this chick. Damn, she made her bed herself, and now she must lie in her bed. You can't go out and marry people, and then when something happens, they get back with their significant others. You want people to feel sorry for you. Why would I feel sorry for someone who's going around messing with married people? Why? I don't feel sorry for it. Okay, point blank. I feel sorry for that baby because that baby does not deserve to be in this foolishness. But I do not feel sorry for Shayla because she's trifling. And I really wish, I'll say this again, I really wish they would let this man stop being so daggone soft and weak and letting this little bitty girl run over him. Period. He's too damn old not to know how to bring everything in order. And when he does that, Amber will probably respect him more. He's acting all weak and shit, letting this girl run over him and stuff. She jumps up and leave him with the baby. I would have told her, you better get your ass back here, girl. For real, for real. That's not how you do that. The thing is, they should be sitting down like grown-ups, setting up visitation times, all this other stuff, and then she would have her free time and all that. But she didn't really care about no free time. She's being vindictive. She's using the baby as a pawn, and that's not cool. Listening to her weird-ass mama. Her mama can't even keep her husband. Why is she giving her daughter any type of advice? She can't even keep her husband. She needs to try to go over there and get her man. So how is she giving her daughter any advice about anything? So like I said, Angelina, she needs to start being a real mom and tell her daughter to leave this man alone and just go ahead and get your child support, and go ahead and get yourself together, get you a job, find you a man that is single, that will really love you and be the right person for you, because Anthony is not it. He's already taken. He's already taken. And I don't think he wants her. I'm still trying to figure out what he meant when he said trust the process, but that could mean so many different things. Let me see what Google says that means. Okay, trust the process. What does trust the process mean? Okay, so according to AI, it says trust the process means having faith in a plan or method, even when immediate results are not visible or positive. Okay, it emphasizes focusing on the steps and actions involved in the process rather than solely on the desired outcome. with the belief that following the process will lead to success. Now, this can definitely apply to various aspects of life, including personal development, business, and creative endeavors. And they usually use this in sports, though. Okay, so that's what he's talking about. Just basically, have faith in what he's trying, in the process he's trying to do, I guess. What that process is, I hope it's nothing, crazy, like trying to use Amber and making sure you keep all your stuff, because if he's doing that, he still is not going to keep all of his stuff. He's going to end up losing more than he was going to lose, before, because then she's going to be mad and she's going to be vindictive and she will take as much as she can. So hopefully he's not talking about that when he says trust the process. I honestly think he's just talking about taking care of his child and making sure she's still taken care of, but at the same time not being with her. You know what I'm saying? And the only thing that Shayla should be concerned about is her child being taken care of versus her being with him and him being with her. It's just plainly crazy. Like I said, Shayla don't give two shits. She don't care about all this other stuff. The only thing she cares about is having this man for herself, period. She uses Kai as a pawn, you know what I'm saying? And try to make it seem like it's all about Kai, when in reality, it's really just about what she wants, all right? And also what he needs to do too, because she fell asleep with Kai on the floor playing and crying. If he catches her doing that, he needs to basically let her know if this happens again, he's going to call and report her. Listen, with women like her, you have to play hardball with them, okay? You can't be acting all soft. You have to let these type of women know what's up. You know what I'm saying? She want to play stupid, her and her mama. Show her how to play stupid, all right? Because there's nothing her mom can say to Amber that Amber doesn't already know. So he can go ahead and play hardball too. And the best way to play it is by getting a second paternity test. So if that baby is not his, he can put that skank out of his house, his apartment, okay? He can tell her ass off, and then he can also tell that mama off. And that mama is the one who changed that paternity test. And then he can file charges on her for deceiving him, okay? Because she did that on purpose. It's against the law. We looked it up the other day, and it's against the law in the state of Georgia. She could actually get some jail time for tampering with a paternity test. And he needs to do everything he needs to do if this baby is not his. But the thing is, he needs to go ahead and take that damn paternity test. That's what he needs to do. It's definitely crazy, Most Hated. Shit, he's just acting all weak and stuff, letting this woman run all over him and doing the most. Shit, you can't be doing that. You can be sweet and everything, but at the same time, you can't let people run over you. Especially this woman, because she's full of shit. Somebody said this guy is really slick. A lot of people think he's, cunning. But the thing is, what would be the reason for him to do this? Okay? Unless he's just very not no dating. Okay. So in a marriage, right? In case I know some of y'all are married. In a marriage, though, if he does that, trying to play Amber, and then they end up divorcing, I mean, the judge is going to tear his ass up in the courtroom, and he's still going to lose everything. Not everything, but a lot. So I don't understand why he would be, playing these games when he can get himself, messed up in the process. So I don't know. Like I said, I hope he's not, trying to play Amber, because if he is, I'm telling you, he's going to get himself messed up, point blank. Especially if he's trying to play Amber, right? And he does that paternity test and he finds out that baby isn't his. Then if Amber finds out that he's trying to play her, she's going to divorce him for real. And then just say he finds out that baby isn't his. There's no way he's going to be able to run back to Amber. Amber going to dog him out. All right? And then he's going to really look like a fool. So I hope he's not, concocting up some damn type of scheme so he won't lose half of his stuff. But that's crazy as heck. And in a marriage, a divorce, I'm telling you, he's gonna mess around, get himself messed up. Point blank. All right, so let me see what y'all said in the comments section. If y'all say anything, go ahead and chat. Okay, so that's gonna be it. I just wanted to do these latest 2 skits. I didn't see any other skit come up regarding Anthony and he or Amber. I can't wait to see, what skits they're going to come out with later on. And hopefully one of them is telling him to go get another paternity test. Okay? Let's see. I think that's it, y'all. I was trying to show y'all this other skit. I didn't get a chance to look for that other skit either. The one with Shayla putting the toothpicks in Artie's food. I still haven't got a chance to look that one up in more detail. All right. So other than that, y'all, we are getting ready to get out of here. I just want to thank Jermaine for being here. Most Hated, Alexis, everybody in the bushes, everybody who watches this in the replay. I'm getting ready to do my Night Owl Live in about an hour or so. I could do it right now, but I'll just wait for an hour because as soon as I started, my daughter will be calling me. So I'll just do it when I come back. So if y'all be up, make sure you check that out. If you don't be able to check it out now, check out the replay later on, okay? All right, guys. Y'all have a good night, and I'll see y'all tomorrow morning, tomorrow afternoon with another It's Reaction Talk Time with Shay. Y'all make sure y'all check out my latest YouTube shorts in my other live that I did last night. It's a good one. It's about, not the whole live, but it's about, part of it is about the lady who had her nephew and niece in her trunk. That's a hot ass mess. Y'all need to go check that out. This lady is absolutely nuts. Check that live out that I did last night. All right? And thank you guys so much. And don't forget to thumbs up this video if you enjoyed this content. Also, if you are not subscribed to the channel, please subscribe below and hit that bell notification so you can be notified of any upcoming videos. Make sure to share and leave a comment. And again, if you want to show additional support, you can do a super sticker, super chat, copy membership for $4.99 a month, or you can do a cash app donation at $Shades2. All donations are used to pay for the things to do this channel. All right? All right, guys. So I'll see y'all later. And y'all take care, okay? Let me go ahead and change this banner. Let's see here. And in case you want to come back for that, there you go. All right, y'all. Peace out. I'm getting ready to get out of here. Let me go ahead and do this. Okay. Where is the song? All right, y'all. Peace.
Yeah. Right. She know the Shay soon. Rev. Yo, Wayne write the skits, he produced the scene, but Shay bring the talk that's slick and mean. He got characters, drama, chaos on deck, but Shay the one breaking down every little speck. She spot the shade, the smirks, the face, catch the punchlines and the subtle mistakes. She the voice of the couch, the fam on the phone, like, did you see what just happened when he left her alone?
Shay stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay stuff wave. She real, she raw, she bold, she brave. Kountry Wayne built it, but Shay made it pop. Now hit that play and don't you stop.
She ain't here just watching, she go hosting from the sideline. Talking over clips like it's game time, characters wild, but Shay got control. She pause, rewind, then snatch they soul. No script in her voice, just truth and wit. Like, why is girl acting like she ain't seen that chick? She roast, she laugh, she bring the fire. Shay turn a 5-minute skit to an all-day ride.
She stay talking, she break it all down, from the messy to the funny. She wear that crown, skips by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Shay's the vibe, she the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, but Shay got got the flame. Now run that back, you know the name.
Shout out to Kountry Wayne for cooking up the chaos. But if you want the real breakdown, side out to laugh the truth. You pull up here. This is the Shay's 2 reaction show. No cap, no filter. Just Shay.
Shay stay talking, she break it all down. From the messy to the funny, she wear that crown. Skits by Wayne, but the show start here. When Shay react, you gon' laugh or tear. Ooh, it's the Shay still vibe. She the voice of the folks that don't let nothing slide. Kountry Wayne lit it, Shay got the flame. Now run that back, you know